Hi. So we're doing backgrounds again. I specifically saved this one for stream because this one is like complex one. There will be a lot of small details and like rendering and stuff, so I think it might be interesting, maybe not, but well, this is one of those cases when I will spend just too much time on the stuff that isn't that important, because, well, it's background. It's two characters talking and a lot of information going on, and it's just something behind them. So as I said last stream when I was going on my long rant about backgrounds and why they often are a waste of time, that's basically a perfect example for that. But sometimes I like to flex, I guess, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I have some ungodly amount of layers here already for some reason. I mean, it's mostly for like this and other parts of the page that I already did. It's like the last panel of it. I already started to work on the next batch of pages, obviously, because, well, I work like in advance. And actually, whatever we will see in this particular frame, it's the same location that we see in the beginning, on the first page of the episode that was just recently published. So if you like want to see how it looks, you just follow the link or whatever. I assume that if you watch this, that you probably know what my comic is about, because, well, you wouldn't just randomly watch my stream otherwise, I think. But if not, yeah, check the comic out. Basically, it's the big square. They are in the temple, and it's like a little temple square. It's not square as in its shape, it's more like a triangular thing, but yeah. So, how I usually approach backgrounds, I work in planes. So first I do something that's on the very how you call it, the farthest from the viewer. So I did the sky and the just shapes barely visible of the buildings on the horizon. It's like some skyscrapers of sorts. They are not like our skyscrapers, they have some a bit more complex shapes, but they are really far away, they're huge, and they're supposed to I'll hide the sketch so it's better visible. So they are kind of in this foggy, not really clean atmosphere. So they're barely visible, we just see like there's something there. So they're not the focus of this thing. Mostly we will be seeing the square itself and the canal that separates the temple area from just city in general. So I kinda have the color for the ground, but it will change obviously. I will shade it, I will tone it, there will be a lot of stuff. So with this like sky thing done, I will be just layering on top of it. If I kind of have two separate approaches for it, depending if the background is in focus or not. So if it's just something abstract like in previous pages, just some shapes mostly, I don't do contours for it, like lines, basically line art. But if I want detailed backgrounds, I usually do line art, and it probably will be the next step. So I kind of have the sketch, but it's not at the moment it's not in perspective, so I'm gonna need some perspective lines, which is also kind of funny because with perspective usually you get it is very useful when you go in with like perpendicular lines, so normal streets, normal like normal city plan with square stuff and rectangular stuff, that then it's very useful. But in my case, well, the objects here, they will be like lamp posts and like benches and like tree lines and stuff. They are not parallel, so normal perspective tool won't work here. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll wing it. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, in any case, I am gonna need some more detailed sketch for it, for like lines for backgrounds. But first, I think I'll go a bit differently. I'll do foreground first. So here I also need the wall, so like this, and the desk. Once it's out of the way, I can focus on background, because right now the lack of the wall is really annoying for me, so I'm gonna do the wall first. But since it's like separate plane from everything else, it is not affected by what we see there, so it's like it doesn't matter in which order I do that. But for the rest of backgrounds, I will be just layering stuff from the farthest to the closest to us. So I need what's the angle here. Again, I can't use a perspective tool properly here because the stuff is here is not, it's not parallel, it's not perpendicular, it's everything is very like angular, and I kinda need to eyeball it. But it's okay, it's not that hard. Do I want it? Yeah, I probably want it a bit closer to her. Now I think that another approach actually that I have with backgrounds that I was doing in the end of my first comic, I was doing 3D environments, but unlike it's usually done with assets that are already done and like downloaded from somewhere or something. I was doing everything from scratch. I was modeling and like texturing and stuff, and it's really useful for like industrial environments, I guess. I had a lot of scenes like inside, like some underground places, or like the room. I had the whole chapter in one room, so it was kind of useful to just model it and rotate the camera after that. I mean, it involves more than that, but yeah. Here I don't see how I can implement the 3D graphics here, because as you can see, this is very much hand-drawn look. It's like a bit of sketchiness, I guess. I'm just not sure if shading on it will match the style that I try to achieve with like characters. So I'm doing hand-drawn backgrounds, which is not ideal in terms of speed, but well, it kinda gives some interesting look, I think, I hope. Maybe not. Not too much. Also I need, since I'm doing it in the same layer as all other frames, I need to just work with this one. And yeah, for the comic that I'm trying to do in limited palette, this chapter is certainly not ideal, as you can see. What? Oh, can you? Sorry, I think I bumped my camera. That's accidental. No, you can see it, right? So like this stuff, it's the palette for this scene, and it's too much. Like first chapter was more limited in colors, but here I kind of went for, I don't know. It's mostly because of background. Like I made the background and that's colors from there, and like also skin tones and stuff. I will go more limited next chapter, and the rest of them, like I really don't need to complicate things too much here. I was going for limited palette originally, and kind of got out of hand in this chapter. Need to figure that somehow. I mean, I am finishing this one as it is, but in next chapters I will be trying to use like 3, 4, 5 colors, not this much. That is too much. Okay, so the wall is... Now we'll just do the desk real quick and lock the layer. I won't need any other stuff with it. Oh, interesting. I thought I did this. Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. The desk is also on the same layer as the wall, which it should be. Because it's foreground. Now try to do some shadow, but it needs to be a little bit more subtle, I guess, because we have the light sources inside the room too, so this doesn't need to be too visible. It's kind of there, like it just shows that the light from the window doesn't touch these parts of the desk, but it shouldn't be too dark. And I also will add some light from the window, I guess. It's too much. Maybe more transparent, maybe. It's like kind of there. That's it. Okay, cool. And the crystal Is it a spoiler? Probably not. So in this one, crystal is not glowing, and I guess you'll know why when we reach that point. But it's like nothing major. So how do I draw this if it's not glowing anymore? This will be fun. Kind of dark inside. Not dark, but like not a light, I guess. But it needs some light still, because it's reflecting at least. I'll probably go the same layer. It's a bit reflecting, but just subtly. I think it's fine. I don't know. I'll add some bright parts just for reflection. So it's not glowing itself, but it reflects the light like in the room, so should have some of it. Maybe like this. Not it's too much. I think looks like it's glowing itself. Just reflecting something of camera, something. Yeah, it's fine, I think. Okay, now we can just forget about this wall, lock it so I won't damage it, and proceed with sketch. Should I use perspective tool for this? Like, there are stuff that should be parallel, but not quite, because it's like still in perspective, but not the ones that I can define with the tools that Procreate has, or anything. Like, I can do it in Photoshop either. Like, I mean, it won't look realistic anyway. Should I just... Okay, let's try. Spoilers, I guess. So perspective. I need 2 vanishing points, right? I won't be using it anyway. For canal maybe, and the lampposts around it, but for the square I can't, because it's not, as I said, it's not parallel or perpendicular lines. They kind of converge to the center. Interesting. So one is here, this is horizon. Second one here somewhere. Not sure, I think it's too close. How can I don't remember how can I do horizon properly without it tilting. I think it had the instruments for that, for like magnetic stuff, but I don't see it right now. Maybe closer, maybe not actually. Where was it? Was it in Clip Studio when you can make the horizon horizontal? Which kind of implied by its name. But here you need to eyeball it, and I don't like it. Is it correct? I don't know. Let's try. So, what the? Yeah, it's kinda, no? Yeah, good enough. So the canal is going right here. So this will be lampposts. Okay. I don't particularly like how it creates a tangent with the balloon. I mean, I can move it, I guess. There will be the bridge here, but it will yeah, I don't think it will be. It will look good here, because it will just make a tangent with the balloon. It will just look strange. It will draw the eye there, which it shouldn't. It's just a background. So I guess I'll just move the balloon. I think I can move the balloon a bit up. Just cover the bridge overall, so it doesn't draw attention from whatever is more important here, which is, well, what do I say, basically. And I don't know, it's kinda ironic, because I just said that nobody looks at backgrounds and stuff, and right now I am doing everything to draw attention from background, but it makes sense if you, as I said, if the background is bad, it will draw attention, and this tangent is the perfect example of just bad background, because it will be like in the wrong place. Yeah, I mean, I can rotate stuff and do bridge like here, but then it will be around his head, which is also not good. Like, I don't need too much details, like specific details around either characters or word balloons. They can be somewhere, but like in empty spaces it's okay, but if it's like too close to actually focal points of the image, then it's like it's not good. It's just bad composition. Actually, I think I'll move the canal a bit slower for the same reason. I don't want tangents here. Maybe I even need lower the horizon here a little bit. It'd still be fine with their perspective, like they are much in the perspective still. Even if I move it a little bit, it doesn't really change much. So yeah, I guess I'll just run layer. No? Oh right, it's all of that. Can't I was sure that I can transform several layers. Can I? Yes. Is it good? Yes. It's fine. It's fine. Don't see much difference for some reason, but I think it's okay. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, so now we need to lower the this thing. Can I just grab the horizon and move it? Nope. Nah. This is unfortunate. Now I need to try to eyeball it somehow. This is annoying. Why there is no magnet here? It will be so useful, and like Procreate introduced magnets for transformation not that long ago. And it's a really useful thing. I think I'll move balloon back where it was, because it was just better located. I don't remember where exactly, but I think I can kinda eyeball it, because just looking at where... I mean, I moved the other one too. No, I think it's kinda better. I also need to fix the flats, because I don't do flats under balloons and other stuff, like just to don't do extra work that won't be visible anyway. It's like with my previous comic, I was just... and despite whatever will be covered by balloon, and it's just extra work for no reason. It's like you can do this for the frames that you think will be used later as like a promo materials or something, but if it's just normal frame, then just that's... I tried that, it wasn't useful at all, and like why waste your time? But again, do what you prefer. I mean, I did it first time. Why is it so... For some reason this ink's really like... a really thick line. Which... why? I mean, I know why it wouldn't be visible anyway, but now I decided that I want it visible. Yeah, that's better. Okay, back to our background. So, canal, where should I... Yeah, the problem is now it will kinda interact with his face, which is also not ideal. Yeah, I think I went too low with horizon. Need to edit it again, but well, that's like normal process, trial and error for backgrounds. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, so here, am I? Yeah, I just checked if the layer is correct. It will also go kinda... don't want tangent on her face too. That's too much, I think. Maybe not. Something like this. Something like this. Yeah, good enough. And the bridge is covered. Cool. Great. So... I will add some more texture here because so there will be some trees on this side, on the square, but in the city there is no vegetation almost at all. It's like just industrial stuff. So we'll do lampposts real quick. They're like, which also isn't great. I'm eyeballing it. I would prefer some, like, there are methods to do them evenly, but it'll take just unreasonable amount of time, so eyeballing is faster, and it's good enough. So that's another. No, they should be higher like this, probably, yes. And there is another row of lampposts on the other side of canal. No, it's too low. Hey, the hell. Whatever. I mean, I'll be doing inks anyway, so it will. A lot of this stuff is just eyeballing it, honestly. Like, you can follow the perspective like precisely and just don't like it when you're done. A lot of the stuff should be just tweaked for it to look better. Even if it's not like super realistic, sometimes you need to just change stuff around to make it look better. So all of this stuff isn't in perspective at all. I mean, it is, but it doesn't follow these parallel lines. So I kinda be eyeballing it. Also not particularly like that she looks bigger than him. I mean, she's taller than him, but for some reason here she looks more buff than he is. Maybe just his head looks too big. I don't know. We'll do something about it. And I mean, if you watch the previous stream and this one, you probably noticed that I'm just going all over the place with what I'm working on. That's kind of my thing, I guess. If I notice something drawn poorly, incorrectly, I will go and fix it right away, because otherwise I will forget. Don't particularly like that we lose details. Some of it will be cut off, but is it okay? Is it in perspective still? Hard to tell, honestly. I need to distort it. It shouldn't be proportional, so he's like bigger on his upper part, and maybe I should go like this. Something like this. Yeah, that's better. And yeah, as you can see, I'm eyeballing everything. So, what's this? I just noticed something. Again, I'm like, I noticed something, I go fix it, then I switch to some other part of the image and fix that, and so on and so forth until it's done. Now I'll fix flats, flat color. As you can see, it's not shaded yet, it's just solid colors. So I will add shading after I'm done with backgrounds, because background is affecting just the light situation on the page. and kind of define light sources and all of that. So maybe I'm just procrastinating because I don't really looking forward to drawing this background, honestly. It's like it's always like this dreadful feeling of like I need to do this complex thing that will look amazing and I will enjoy the result, but I do not enjoy the process. I talked about it before. Like I don't like drawing backgrounds. I find it being a waste of time most of the time. Sorry for this phrasing. So this thing, they're kinda parallel, but also since they move towards us in perspective, they should be not quite parallel. Yeah, probably this is not how they should look, really, and probably doing a 3D model and at least like tracing it will be more realistic, correct from the point of like geometry. But I don't know, that's a lot of work. A lot of extra work, I would say. This is also a lot of work. But... So, I think I need a little bit of a reminder how exactly stuff located here. Just a sec. I will just open the page for myself to reference. Like I have it in my head, but... Okay. So yeah, actually... Yeah, this is not ideal, actually. I might need to move this. This is a row of very specific lights, unlike normal like street lamps and like lamp posts, whatever you call it. This one is specific shape. And it will also be a pain to draw it, especially like eyeballing it. Is it okay to do it like this? It's like it will be guiding the eye towards just from one balloon to the other, but also it will might draw a bit too much of attention away from them. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to do them really muted and like not really noticeable. So there is some vegetation here. It's too much. Like it's not that huge. Some just here. Some here. So behind her, it's actually kind of good because it will be framing them, and also it won't draw attention from these parts. So it won't look like their heads are like impaled or something. That's good. How should I... yeah, I think it's fine. Now there are rows of normal street lamps. Again, it creates a tangent. I don't like tangents. Nobody likes tangents. I'm doing it wrong. Should be a... yeah, there is like central row of just vegetation in the middle of it, and then like another line like here. The one behind her won't be visible at all, which is good. And we have another row of vegetation just here. That's good. That's really good. So we don't need any extra details around his most detailed parts, like his glove, sleeve, yeah, this part overall. So this is vegetation, and then here we have another row of lampposts, but it's barely visible. Yeah, I'll probably just make this part of the glass more opaque, so we won't see this part at all, like maybe barely, just some wait a second, do I have any benches there? I do, yes. Okay. No, I don't. Just flower beds. Their benches are on this this row and the ones that we won't see here. Problem is we have a lot of just empty space here and here, which again is not ideal. I mean, there will be like people there, like a bunch of people. It's kinda empty, I don't know. I mean, that's the point. It's a square after all. I might do more vegetation here just so it won't bother. Just follow it as vegetation, so I don't need to think about it, and it won't draw any attention from everything else. Might add it here. No, not really. No. So actually, I think, yeah, there need to be actually some more of it here, because this side of canal is really has just a lot of trees here, which is a big contrast with the rest of the city, which is like very industrial and not really much of nature there. And the temple grounds has this stuff, natural stuff, because they have a lot of land in their property, so they can afford it. And this huge just skyscrapers that are just cobbled together on top of each other can't really afford to waste land. I mean, not waste. This is, you know what I mean. Use land for recreational purposes and like just for some beautiful stuff, and not for industry and just housing. Which is, if you like decide to look closer into just how society in this the world of this comic lives, you might have some ideas of why it's not that great. But it isn't required. The story isn't about that. It's just like a background thing that just happens. Actually, I'm not sure if I want these vanishing points this close. I might move it. No, not that one. Where is it? Here. I kind of want this to be parallel with the desk, just because it's bothering me. Like it shouldn't be, but I want to, so it will be. No, like this. It will change a little bit the canal lines, but not drastically, so I'll just do it in inks layer and won't really worry about it. So these lamps here, I'll just... Again, I can't really... Oh, can I? No, I think I can. I think I can use these lines, these perspective lines, for just spacing properly. Actually, this thing doesn't start right away. There will be like a row of just normal lamps, and then when you no, it's okay. I think I don't really want to detail this too much. Again, not to draw attention away from the characters. I'll make it a bit smaller, which it should be, and yeah, it's a bit too big. Should I just redo it? Yeah, it's a bit too big. What happened? Yeah, it's more like it. Okay. I don't remember when Procreate introduced the perspective tool guide, but it's really good thing. And also this line is not in correct place. I think I better do it afterwards. Okay, so switch off assist. Let's try it. So this thing should be just triangular, and now where would be like this, and is it parallel? I don't know, probably. No. Okay, I think I'll just eyeball it. It will look better. So there's a bunch of these triangular thingies. I won't see a lot of them actually. It's just most of them are covered by balloons, and that's a good thing. Okay, so maybe yeah, I'll just do vegetation all over the place, so we won't see this side of canal, only that one, which as it should be, as we see on the first page of the chapter. Yeah, something like that. There's also the difference. It's not like super visible, obviously, but the city has a lot of just wires and like cords all over the place, and none of that in the temple area. So all of their cords are underground wires, cords, which is correct. I don't know. Anyway, oh, it's been almost an hour. I'm just sketching. This is fine. That's usually how long it takes, and also I'm talking too much, I think. So, what about street lamps? Something like that. Yeah, I think something like that. So just do a few of them. Most of them won't be visible anyway, but like some of them will be. And so like this, yes. Oh, they will almost. Yeah, it will be something like that. Again, I don't need to be like super precise with it. Doesn't really matter all that much. I think I'll do just like trees. No, I don't want to detail too much. Again, to not draw too much attention to it, and I also should avoid tangents, so it will be like this somewhere. It's like this trees. Again, if you saw the first page of the chapter, then you know how I simplified trees, so it won't, well, first of all, it won't take too much time to draw, then it will just give the impression of trees without actually drawing too much attention to absolutely not needed details, because they don't really matter. So okay, I have a sketch. Now we can do inks. So this sketch I don't need. Delete. Okay. So I need really thin lines for that. I guess I'll start with assisted stuff first. I will be recoloring a lot of that afterwards. I'll mute it into some more sepia tones from this black. That isn't black, that is dark brown. So yeah, we'll just do street lamps. Will we see? No. It's too much. It should be smaller. And again, shouldn't be like super detailed or super geometrically correct. The main goal for it is just leave an impression of there's something there. So if you look out the window and you see something, so it's not like very precise thing. You just know there's something there, but like not really something that you should pay much attention to, because you should pay attention to some other stuff. And I'll probably hide this guide just so it won't distract me too much. So yeah, we don't see the closer part of canal, just the one that's away. Tangent. It's again like I don't want tangents with her face, but I think I will have them either way. And with his it's annoying. Again, I will mute them so they won't be much visible anyway, so it's fine. That's too big. It's really far away, so it won't be too visible, and also I am not sure I want to detail this railing. It has some details in there, but can't do. I need to go in the middle, and for some reason it goes lower and higher. Here we go. Not exactly, but like good enough. Okay, now the lamps. Do have, yes, do I have lamp posts? They're not this close to each other actually, they're a bit more spaced out. Oh, it goes here. Tangent again. Hate it. Yeah, I guess I need to eyeball it again, but like with different spacing. That's annoying, but okay. It's not that hard, actually. Good enough, I think. Okay, so we have a bridge here somewhere, whatever. So I don't need to keep the spacing consistent with this one. I mean, it doesn't need to be incremental, that's what I mean. It still needs to have the same proportions though. I think it's good enough. Okay, that's all geometry we have. The rest is more I mean, it's also geometry, some of it, but it's not in perspective anymore, so I can just I'll do straight lines first. I also need to recolor parts of that. Again, if you saw the page, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, then not. It's fine. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess I'll do the lamps later because they are in different color anyway. Let's do the vegetation now. It's like easy. Really easy. I will not detail this one. It should break here actually, but no, it will distract too much, so I'll just do it like this. So yeah, we conveniently hid everything under the balloons, which is very convenient. Also, it's a way to get rid of this tangent. Actually, I'll just make the trees higher. Am I on the same layer? No, okay. I was afraid for a second that I'm on main inks layer. I'm not, it's good. And this why am I seeing this? Right, it shouldn't be here actually, it should be here. And I'll move the sketch there too, so it won't distract me. So yeah, it's behind the... Why do I still see it? Is this not solid? Did I do it in some transparency? I mean, you can always just... which color was that one? That one? Right, yes, that one. Okay, now it's solid. I should rename it. Every time when you merge layers in Procreate, the lowest one skips the name, which is annoying sometimes because I create, for example, some new layer. I should name this one too. Okay, thanks. Like sometimes I want a layer to go under the existing one and not on top of it, which is more common, I guess. So what was I doing? Vegetation. Okay, like it's really not hard to do, which is good. Yeah, vegetation is great. I have a tangent again. Ugh. Let's do like this. Okay, and I probably need to close the gaps because I probably will be filling this or using the automatic selection, just so I don't draw this by hand again when I color it. Or maybe... No, I don't want to. Okay, so we hit the flats. I also needed to do it solid brush. So here I hope we touch it. Okay, so now under his hair I probably need to close some gaps here. Under his face here. I mean, anyone who did at some point some paint bucket work, you understand what I'm doing. Because if you don't close the gaps in your lines, then you'll just fill everything, which you don't want. And behind her face too, like this. Let's just check it. Procreate has automatic selection. It's not like ideal. Oh yeah, I didn't close some of it. Some of it I didn't close, like this. Up. Is it closed now? Let's check. Nope. Where is the... Oh, I see. This one. This is annoying. This is annoying. Why didn't... What the hell? Okay. All this technical stuff is just so annoying. I can't really tell what I'm looking at. The hell? Like this. Now. Yes. Now it's working. Cool. Great. Now I need to return my layers back. And I think I need to do this one a bit more transparent and move it here. Now we're good. Why am I doing this in black actually? I need them much lighter. What's this? This shouldn't be here. Will it ruin it if I delete this? Will it? No. Great. Okay. Now. Oh, flower buds. Yeah. Some of them actually are geometrical. Yeah, these parts are geometrical. Oh no, I don't need assist because it doesn't have the right perspective. I'm just eyeballing it basically. No, this is not correct. Should be somewhere like this. Another one like this, and this is the flower bud. Okay. And that one isn't visible. Cool. And now it should be assisted because they are... Again, I'm going to too much details for some reason. It won't be visible, but like really satisfying for just the viewer to notice this, and I kind of want to... it kind of creates the illusion of things being way more complex than it is actually, so... Sometimes a little bit of details is fine as long as you don't die while doing them. they create the illusion of complexity without actually having to do all of that. But then again, the amount of people who will notice that is really low. So you might be flexing into just nothingness. If nobody notices it, then you flexed for nothing and spend time for nothing. It's kind of sad. Okay, yeah, that's it. There is some grass here. Again, it doesn't need to be very geometrical, and I might do some coloring here, but it won't be as detailed as for trees. It's just kind of there. I don't need that, and yeah, lamps and the inks will be done, and then I can start coloring this stuff. I mean, lamps will take a while actually, because there's a whole bunch of them, and just small triangles that I need to put on every of these things that I drew. I will not be coloring them. It's like it's daytime. They are not they're switched off and glowing, but they reflect some light, so I keep them like white and not just gray as they would have been normally. Oh, that's not that many of them actually. And again, since it's so small and it will be looked at by most people, I guess, on mobile, on the phone, so you won't even see all of that. So no need to spend too much time on it. And this also the pattern that is also absolutely not needed, but creates the illusion of details. I mean, it is details, it's just not hard to do. Oh, maybe I just like to do geometrical patterns, as you can probably tell by his this. Okay, that was easier than I thought. Oh, do I need? Yeah, I think I do. Do I overlock? Because this thing have white inside of them, so it's like these, their inner parts are glowing. Oh wow, this balloon is not solid for some reason. I need to fix that. I might not be able to actually, it's already merged with the noise effect. If I add something on top of it, it will... let me try. Maybe this one. No, it's too visible. What if... Nope. I mean, it won't be visible anyway, it's just a bit more noise if you look at it normal size. It's not like 300,000% zoom as I'm drawing it for some reason. Yet again, I have this stupid habit to zoom in too much, because I want everything to be perfect, and when you look at it in like 1/10th, 1/20th scale of this, you can't even see anything. Oh well. So I don't need sketch anymore. I don't like it. But it's normal, it's like it's my usual reaction to this type of stuff. So I should lighten this thing a little bit. Well, first of all, let's do this one, so its color isn't black at all. Huh, interesting. Now I will be making it even more light, but depending on where we at. And I'm making the layer mode lighten and not like normal or something, because I don't want to touch the white parts. They will stay white, and the mode lighten will only affect the dark parts. If something is darker than the whatever I put on that layer that lightens it, it will become that color. And I don't like how his hand looks like, so I'll fix it. It's a bit too sketchy. I want it a bit more. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's that. Okay, I see. Maybe a bit like this. It's kind of a bit too cartoonish, I think. It needs to be a bit more detailed. Again, it's not like very important, but I just want it to look nice, which is always a good thing. Now, like this, and a bit of a gap between his fingers, and like this, and we're done. It doesn't matter, it's just the hand, he's not even gesturing anything. Okay, so now, what are we doing now? Oh, this layer. Oh, it's here. I can. Oh, this layer? This one. I think I probably want to merge everything, but that would mean I also merge the skyscrapers on the other layer. Or I can just leave it here, it's not bothering me. I'll just put it somewhere here, so... And this is what I'm working with right now. Yeah. So... Actually, no, I think I should merge everything. Let's undo a bunch of stuff. Yeah, because I will be going on top of it anyway. So this can all be joined, and it will also save me some layers. I'm like, since it's only 2 pages right now, I'm not as limited in my layer count as if I was working with 4 at once, but still, there's like a lot already, and I don't want to just let them multiply uncontrollably. Okay, what did I want? Oh, what was it? Something glitched? No? No, okay. Which color do I want? Okay, let's start with shadow probably. Oh, to select stuff first. Is this assisted? It shouldn't be. I need my big spray brush, and I'm using spray paint brush instead of just airbrush, because I want more texture, but they do the same thing basically, it's just spray paint does more texture. Okay, the sun is coming from this side, so this will be in shadow. Not like super in shadow, just less bright, a little bit less. It also nicely contrasts with the desk, which is good. There also will be some more pinkish coloration from the sun that's coming from this side. And I need a bit more gray there, so it will separate the city, because this way we have a bit of too abrupt jump from the canal to just buildings on the background with nothing. There should be some just like fog sort of situation, because the air isn't exactly clean. I mean, it's kinda... I don't know if it's like proper time to discuss world building here, but again, if you read like the first chapter, you may have noticed that all the rooftops are a bit slanted, and it's also kind of visible in the beginning of the chapter, where all these skyscrapers are more detailed. I think I did it right. Yeah, you can see it more clearly there. So they're all slanted, and they all slanted to the same side. That's because their solar panels are there, and like it's the main source of energy in this world. But the problem is, I mean, the same as in our world, while the solar energy itself is way more clean than like fossil fuel and stuff, the chemicals used in solar panels aren't that clean. And its production and like recycling and utilization is a big problem, and in this world it's not solved yet. In our also not solved, but in our world it's not used all that much yet, and it will probably be solved. I hope so. I hope by the time that solar energy is way more popular in our world, it will be somehow fixed, but yes, we'll see. I actually might add a bit more detailed skyscrapers, like on the in front of these barely visible ones, and show the slanted roofs maybe. Again, it's like extra work, but why not? I ran out of music. I will fix it. And here we go. Oh, I missed the chat. Hi, if you're still here. I hope you are. Thank you for coming here. I'm drawing background, as you can see. So yeah, I think I will add a bit more skyscrapers here. Again, it's a lot of work, extra work that isn't really needed, because I already established that I have them here, like this world has this shape of size skyscrapers, and that's it. But I'll do it. Do I need... Yes, I need assist, but I will change drawing guide back to the grid. Just I need like vertical horizontal this time, and I'll just draw a bunch. Okay, so oh no, I don't need reference here. We haven't looked from this angle so I can draw basically whatever. Like when I was drawing the stuff from the other side, there was 2 frames with like same-ish angle, so I needed to somewhat replicate the shape of the buildings. But here I'm just gonna be just eyeballing, and I will fade the base of it, so I don't really need to look at it too much. So basically, unlike in our world, they're not just straight towers. They're more like added stuff on top of other stuff, and like uses some haphazardly constructed how you call it, like base. Right, so like this one is like two things joined together, and like so it's like the city was just growing over time, which is I guess common theme for big cities in like urban fantasy and stuff, when you have a lot of just you have old buildings that are like from previous civilization or whatnot, and other stuff built on top of each other. It's like in this particular case, it's not like this old civilization like died, and no, it's just there was some shifts in. Am I spoiling? I might be spoiling, so I'll shut up, I guess. But yeah, if you like think why are these skyscrapers shaped so oddly, then there are other reasons for that. No, I think they're too small actually. They should be. We just need to see few like lower floors of them, and that's it. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to go too much into details for this, because it's not like the point. It's not the point. And it will probably just take too much attention. I don't know, I kind of want to detail them a little bit more, but on the other hand, I don't want to draw attention from everything else. Maybe I'll just make them a bit more why? Should be assisted. Why isn't it assisted? I see. That's why. Okay. Yeah. So it's like some big shapes here, like, because there's a big building. They're like, I don't know, like several dozens floors and stuff. I don't want them to draw too much attention, but I kinda want them to be there, like they're there. They're important. I don't want them to be too detailed. Actually, you know what? I will make them a bit more solid. Then I'll go define their form a bit better, and then I will just fade them back. So there's like that's too much. Let's like this. It's like the pillar that holds it together. That's another pillar that goes for like the upper floor. This one too. That's too symmetrical. You need some stuff here. Some maybe something like that. Also something like that here, and where is the sun? Sun is from that side, so it should be slanted this way. Okay. Some bit more details, like just to make them more alive. And now I need to mute them and maybe recolor them. So let's just what? It's too small. Yeah, they're like just barely visible. They're there. I don't like it though. They stick out too much. Maybe I should recolor them a little bit, mute them maybe. No. Maybe less saturated actually. Something like Again, I'm going for more realistic look, as in there are huge buildings right next to the canal, so they should look huge compared to lampposts, but they kinda block the horizon, which they should be huge. Yeah. Oh well. That's not correct color. Maybe this one. We'll just tone them so they're kinda sun is going on top of them. But now they are lighter than the ones on the background. Yeah, that's a struggle. What? Oh, that's white. Yeah, actually I should go darker on the top and a bit lighter on the base of them to just fade them into the rest of background, and that's like I don't know. No, it shouldn't be this huge. Always struggle. Should I just remove them? No, they're... I should space them out, I think. Again, speaking of last stream I mentioned a fantasia when you can imagine things in your head, and surprisingly a lot of artists have it, and drawing is a way to visualize something that you can't visualize in your head. And right now with this damn skyscrapers or something like that, because I can't visualize what they should look like at all, I'm just kind of just trying to match the I don't know how they should look like. I'm just experimenting. shouldn't be here actually. What color should I use? Kinda, I don't want it to be too dark. It's kind of faded a little bit. Then again, should have a bit more of this sunlight tint, because it's also I don't like why there is this lighter part around the priestess head. Maybe I'll just move it so it won't be this glaring. Yeah, something like that. I also might want to recolor it a little bit. Is it alpha locked? No, should be. Maybe a little bit like that. Yeah, it's better. I also want a bit more variety here. Maybe something lighter actually. Maybe even more light. Like I just want some texture here actually. Like this, yes. And now it fits better. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't particularly like this dark spot on background, but I didn't really like it before. I just kinda left it there for some reason. Let's just make it a bit less intense. Same here. I might retouch it later, but I want to move to vegetation actually. So let's go with dark as a base. I think I'll just merge it all the backgrounds and take it from there. So vegetation. Oops, wrong color, or wrong layer. So we grab here. That's why I don't particularly like doing flat colors in Procreate, because as you can see, automatic selection is not really great. I mean, obviously it has this is a textured brush, so it obviously will leave some pixels around the edge, but there are more problems. I think it has a feathering, right? It has, but it can't you can't expand it for like 1 pixel to avoid all this, and you cannot switch off anti-aliasing, so this smooth edge for if you feel you'll have smooth, like I'll show you. I'm again on like 3 million zoom. You see, you have this smoothing, even though it would be preferable for flat colors to have just solid pixels without smooth transitions. But, well, it is what it is. Again, this is just a solid color. I'll just use it as a base for coloring the vegetation. It will be textured. It will be a bit of a muted green color, but like very muted, so it's almost not green at all. same as in first page of the chapter. But for that I first need to have just normal edge and not this pixelated garbage. Which is ironic. It doesn't do pixelated garbage when I need to, but when I don't, it does. Okay, now we will alpha log this and go to town with some textured brushes. I don't remember which one I used for the trees, so I'll be using this one and we'll see how it goes. There will be a lot of just so I just need some textures here, some angular stuff again, because I have a lot of angular patterns in the comic, so just to match the style I want a bit. This is the base, so I will have some spray paints brushes all over it, so these edges and these like angles won't be visible, but they will just create some sort of vibe, let's call it that. So now we grab which one? Let's start with our main background color. Nope, it's too intense. I don't see the texture. Okay. For some reason. Where's the texture? Where is... Yeah, I'm like million zoom again. Should probably do... yeah, this is better. And I also will go with pencil on top of it to get more like shadows and volume and like the correct tone, because right now it's too green. Obviously I don't need this much green, because overall it's like sepia colors and it just needs some small hint of green. So this one is too much. And I also do some lighting on top of it, so it will be also toned into like a bit of a peach pink, so there won't be much left from green. That's why I went so intensely with green originally, just so I have some notion of it left at the end. Also kinda eyeballing it at this point, because I don't have I mean I can open it the first page where I have this vegetation and like grab the exact color from it, but I don't see the point, kinda, because anyway I will be trying to like match the vibe and not exact picture, because that's boring. It's kind of shaping nicely. Okay, of course I am gonna need to have some shadow, that's okay. And also now looking at my first page, I noticed that I had some bit of detailing on this things, so like some it's not this, just one bunch of stuff, so you can see some like variation here. I'm not sure it looks good actually. Maybe no, it's kind of better, yeah. Just something. It's too implies there. It's trees. It's kind of just some specks of like leaves and branches and like stuff, so you know that these are trees. Yeah, and without shadow they look really weird, so let's do shadow. Again, I will be going several not layers like it's the same layer, but like several goes, one color than the other. And right now I'm going everything on like normal layer mode, so not like multiply and stuff. So it's more like painting than drawing, and I'm not really into painting all that much for now, but it's kind of interesting skill that is worth improving. And with this more sketchy style, it's not much pressure to be like to render everything perfectly and stuff, and I can just kind of enjoy the process without stressing too much about it, which is the best, because when you're drawing and you like stress about every brush stroke, like like with watercolors, if you watched one of the previous streams, that was hard. But this is just right now it kind of obscures their silhouettes, but it's okay, because again I'm working in layers, and there will be a lot of stuff on top of this, mostly, well, light and light again on the glass, and the glass itself will be a bit more opaque by the... Did I do the glass, by the way? Oh, that's not what I intended to do. It was like experimental stuff. So I think I want to add a bit of light. Which one? This pink probably. A bit of light, just to touch this. It will mute the trees even further, and kind of bring this whole picture together, because like right now on the top of like it's too green, and this way it's kind of... But again, I don't want all of it to be only the part that like look at the sun or looked at by the sun, you know. So they are more like lit up. Yeah. So as you can see, you almost can't see any grain here. And now I think I want to lighten the inks on background. I think it's time. I need to mute them a little bit. With what though? It's probably with this one. It's just sepia. It's too much. It's too much. Why are you doing this? Why is this too intense? I either can see it or it jumps to right away to... Yeah, kind of like that. Some of this, but not too much. This, some of this. I think I went a bit too much. Guess I'll delete some of it. That is like closer to us. Yeah, like this, so this is kind of muted. Okay. Now what do we have left? The grass, the flower beds, and people. So, oh, and the canal. Damn, I forgot about the canal. How do I do that? I mean, it's in the shadow, this part, so I just guess I'll just draw this wall. Maybe I should just grab the same color and go with it one. So it's just... It's too dark though. Yeah, I'll just go a bit like that. Again, I'm like more painting than drawing. But also now I have this contrast between these two things. This is background, right? Right, yes. So I can just go with small spray paint. I'm not sure. Let's try it. No, smaller. No, bigger. This. Yeah, just mute it a little bit. So it's a bit more in the same. I don't know. Actually, now I need. Now we need this part to be a bit brighter to bring it together like this. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. This is a bit dark. This part of the trees, like the shadow, is too intense now because with lighter inks it shouldn't be this dark. So I need to just tone it down a little bit, like this. Yep, and this part also, just a little bit. Kinda. No, maybe a little bit more. It flattens it. I don't know. What should I do? Nope. That's too much. It's like a lot of just trial and error, I guess. Maybe I should go with spray paints. It will add more texture. Can't see anything. Why? Why? Okay. What is it? Why? Why I'm not seeing it? Now I'm seeing it. Okay. That's too much. Yeah. Something like this. Like this? Nah. Nah, it was better. Yeah, probably mostly I don't like the inks. So maybe a little bit. Nope. It's too intense. Just a little bit like this. Funny enough, it looks green. The inks here, like, even though I am using dark brown and gray, but they look green just in contrast, I guess, with everything else, which is funny. Is it better? No. It should be a different color though. it goes to green again. That's funny. Oh, what if I change this? No, if I change it from lighten to normal, it will color the white parts, which I don't want. That's okay. Okay, what is it? Again, it won't be even visible. I should focus on other stuff. On vegetation, probably. Which color do I want it to be? Something like that. Yeah. And I'll just go on background right away. Yeah, kind of like that. So it's like some texture, but not much of it. And this is grass. And the middle part is the flower bed, but there are no flowers there yet, because like it's not in season. So just empty boxes. I honestly don't remember why I chose that particular. I probably didn't want to draw them. I don't know. Flower beds should be darker. Maybe it was benches actually. No, it can't be benches because they are in the middle of the grass patch, so nobody could walk there. So I don't know what it is actually. I don't know. Something. Maybe it is benches. I don't remember. Yeah, I think I finished with that page. It took like a million years for me to do, and I finished it like right as some real life stuff happened. Happened right after. So yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't remember why I drew this the way I drew. Let's imagine flower beds. Oh, okay. Okay. I think it's good. Now I need shadows, some light, and people. People. Oh boy. Drawing this amount of people is a lot, because it's a lot of just scaling issue. You need to like think how they will scale in this perspective, and it's just annoying. I mean, I have some like elements like here. What was I using? I don't even remember which brush I used for that. Probably this one? Probably. Something like that, yeah. And like just draw a bunch of small human figures, like, I mean, they shouldn't be like super detailed. They don't need to be super detailed, what I'm trying to say. Like they will read as people as long as they're like kind of shaped like people. Like, I mean, not like some bipedal entities or cars or something. Just some, maybe you can just draw this and it will be considered human probably. Just some people, just so like a bunch of people just walking, like maybe some kids, maybe. Oh yeah, last time I was talking about this, like I think I showed this last stream, and there was something about two dogs having fun, so I need to put them somewhere, like somewhere here, just some dogs, like maybe like a person with like a dog. A dog, like maybe barking someone or something like that. Like this dog. Does it look like a dog? It looks. I think it looks like a dog, right? It will be like seen like this, like really tiny unreadable stuff, so I can't even see that dog. So I can, whatever, maybe some like some whatever I put here, it our mind will decipher it somehow. Like this is like a person with like a what's it called, like the thing when you put your child in and like on wheels and it rolls there. What's the name for it? I don't know. I don't remember. So something happens there. I don't know. Like some people, maybe someone like gesturing to someone, like maybe they're like some friends meeting each other after like a long time. They decided to hang out on near the temple. I don't know, maybe they're religious, I guess. Maybe they're all priests, all of them. Like there's a lot of those. So maybe some here, not really visible. Some figures here, maybe some here, like. And like why are they? Oh, hello, battery. How long have been drawing? 2 hours, and it ate all my battery. Why? I mean, I'm also using Wi-Fi to stream the screen from my iPad, so you can see it on the right side of the screen better than like on camera. But yeah, it's a lot of battery lately. Like I charge it every day basically. If I use it, like if I draw that day, like I need to charge it. If I don't, then it's just it's fine. It's not like I'm drawing like 10 hours a day. It's really fast. So maybe some big group of people, like some like maybe it's a priest in like their robes, like leading a bunch of kids somewhere. And like someone also like chaperoning them. There's some people here like doing some stuff, I don't know, like arguing. Maybe they're arguing like about something not exactly right in their lives, and they're arguing about it. Or there's like some person just hanging there, just looking at them and listening what they're saying, and like we'll use it later to gossip or something. Maybe there's some person just going. Also there is this some person here and some here, and they have like a friend and they go together. Maybe there's someone here. This one will be muted and we won't even see them. So like maybe I should another dog. Yeah, like another dog, and they're like barking at each other, and they want to fight. And they're like their owner is barely like holding it together. That's me probably, because my dog just like that just wants to just destroy every dog it sees for some reason. So yeah, maybe what can do, what else is stroller, right? Is that's how it's called, like this transportation device for the child. Shouldn't look like that probably. I have no idea how it looks like something on wheels. I don't know, I'm making it worse. Whatever, they don't have a child. Child is like elsewhere in daycare probably. Some people, maybe they have their kid, they want to like indoctrinate their kid into religion. Maybe they have 2 kids, they indoctrinated both of them already, and they go into like a church or something. I mean, it's a temple, so I guess they want to, you know, pray or something. It's not like this in the story, this religion is built around something that actually like exists and real, and like the miracles actually happen, and like most of priests can do them, so it's a bit more based, I guess, to believe in that. But it's like believing in medicine or something. Yeah, it exists, so what? You don't need to go to hospital to pray for your to your doctor. You just go there if like is something wrong, and you just consult them. But anyway, so some more people. As you can see, like I'm just making some lines. They aren't even very human-like, but our brain will decipher them as human. I'm like AI at this point, just making something resembling it's a bunch of people, right? Maybe some more people here, just so these don't look this outlandish. Maybe someone just there, someone just there. Now the worst part, I need shadows from all of them. And that's that's a lot of work. Like last time, when I was drawing this opening establishing shot, I spent some ungodly amount of time drawing shadows for all of that, because again I can't use perspective tool, so I need to eyeball it, and everything should be parallel but follow the like landscape, and so it was a pain, especially that I needed shadows for every single person there. So that was fun. Actually, I think I will put this dog situation a bit closer, so it's more readable. It's not really readable, is it? Why only 2 people with dogs and they're close to each other? I think I need more dogs. Like, dogs are cool. Like this, have a dog, like some dogs. And like, depending on the angle, you can't tell if it's a dog or if it's like a child. Which maybe some weird looking dog. Oh, I need like this like a long short-legged dog, like a corgi or something. It's like more dogs. Maybe cats. Should I add stray cats? No, this is like a good society that cares for stray animals and don't let them live on the street and destroy like all the bird population. So no cats. Okay, I should stop, because more I add, more shadows I need. Oh boy. Shadows. Okay. Sun is from there. I'll start with some stationary objects, so it will be easier. So look, I mean, it's not exactly something like that. Oh, maybe I should just use... Yeah, actually I can use my perspective. I switched it off. Did it save? Yes. Thankfully it saves if you change it from like oh boy, how would call it, from like different modes. You can have like this perspective tool, or you can have like grid, or you can have isometric, and when you switch between them it saves the settings of the previous one. Is it assisted? No, it's not assisted. I'm like keep eyeballing it as if it's assisted. Now it's assisted. Cool. So I can just go and give shadow. Yeah, this way it's easier actually. Why didn't I do this last time? I don't know. So like shadows from everything here. They kinda shouldn't be this long though. Like they were long at the very beginning because it was like the early morning. But these people, like, they talk for quite some time, so at this point the sun is higher, so shadows should be shorter. They're still kind of long for street lamps because, well, they're tall, unlike people, but people's shadows should be kind of small. But they should be kind of there, so you can just kind of see that, like, they have them. Oops. Yeah, I should make them a bit. No, it's too much. Again, it won't be visible, like it's damn background that won't be looked at for longer than a few seconds, but I'm keep doing this like an idiot because I don't know, don't value my time probably. Ideally, it's a good skill to develop, to know when you should stop with detailing stuff. I kinda get carried away because, I don't know, I just enjoy, like, look at them. They all have shadows, it looks great. And once I add shadows for these triangular thingies, it will look even better. But, again, it's like very zoomed in, so it won't be all that visible when I zoom out. Like, it's kinda there still. Okay, well, now I shouldn't probably have gone with this direction actually, because now from the triangular thingies, shape of the shadow so it will be just like that, and that's it, and it's not good. Will I be, let's remove it so it won't throw me away. I'll try to kind of cheat it so it won't be the same angle, but ideally it won't be very visible. It won't be like obvious, ideally. Let's try it. So we still have the triangular thing, but it's just... So maybe it doesn't read like I should, but I think it's fine-ish. It's kind of nice background actually. Now lighting. So this glass I don't like. I need another glass. And it shouldn't be in this mode. It should be probably in normal. On normal, whatever. So very transparent. So here it's like, as you can see, I'm like muting the this lower part because it's supposed to indicate that the glass is like kind of blinded a little bit by the sun, if that's the correct name for it. So it kind of, what the hell, kind of tints everything a little bit into this this tone of the sun. Maybe I'll add a little bit of this yellow again from the sun, just come in here and tint in the glass, and all this stuff that I just drew is not very visible now. Should I blur this? I should not, but I probably should have drawn the people a bit more blurred. Now I need to breed all the people. Cool. No, I'll just go with the pencil on top of them just to smudge them a little bit, just make them a little bit less sharp, because this will imitate the being out of focus a little bit without actually blurring, because if I do blur, it will give me very smooth result. And as you can see, this comic is about textured lines, and like everything is very textured, so even the this blurred smooth lines won't look good here. So it's the same as I'm using spray paint, this very textured brush instead of airbrush that is very smooth and gradient, because I don't want smooth stuff. I want it to be a bit more sketchy and textured. And I might be ruining it right now, but I really want more. The problem is I will cover the white parts too. And like, maybe there are ways to do it like with blur, and then in Photoshop, for example, there is the one of the mods for layers is how it called, disperse, I think, when it gives you noise instead of smooth gradient for like opacity transitions. But I don't think Procreate has it. Let's check. So it's normal. No, it doesn't, which obviously shouldn't. So let's just add some. Oh, it's a dog, yeah. So they're a bit more blurred this way. Maybe I should go a bit bigger for this. Not the right layer? Yeah. It's harder to see here for obvious reasons, it's all muted by the glass. I'll just add some. So it's like, it's imitating blur without actually blurring it. And again, it's like, it's a lot of work, and is it justified by anything? Like, I mean, it looks better, in my opinion. Overall, it's kinda... I don't really like this smooth look if you don't have any texture on top of it. You can like blur and then like slap some noise on it, and then it's like fine. If that's a style you're going for, and like if it matches like the way your characters are drawn and stuff. But if everything else is textured, then there shouldn't be any smooth transitions like ever at all, or else it will look really outlandish and out of place. So did I do all of them? Those aren't really visible. They have huge heads, by the way. Why? Why? I should probably kinda maybe like this. Yeah, they're a bit less less sharp. This stuff is a bit too sharp, I think. Okay, I kind of like what I see somewhat. Now we will add some light. Again, textured, because of course everything is textured here. So it's coming from there. I think it's too intense. Or maybe I should. It's actually like it just shows that it's a glass. And glass is kind of reflective, and also I need to again separate the characters from the background. With the priestess it's fine, with the hunter it's is it? Now it is, I think. Like now his silhouette kind of stands out from the backgrounds. Let's do. Maybe I should add a bit more yellowish here because it's like too. Something like that. Yeah. Here maybe something like that. So now it's like. Yeah, now the background color is a bit annoying. What's this? Oh, it's shadows. Okay. I might merge it. Not yet. Let's recolor the very background, like the farthest from us, because like this is a bit too. It doesn't match what I'm trying to say. It's a bit too desaturated, I think. Is it changing anything? Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Like, yeah, it's more. It's better, yeah. Should I merge everything? No, I think it's good. I will add more light afterwards, like for the desk and stuff. But background itself, I think it works. Is it? I mean, I think it's fine. Like it shows. I don't like how it's all in focus. Maybe I should just go with a bit more. Mute them a bit more. And maybe I should use the color of the light to do that. So, yeah, they don't stand out as much, so they're like way more muted. That's too much. Just not as in your face. They're just a little bit like lighter. Yeah, I think that was the problem. They were just standing out too much. Now it's just a bit more like this are fine, I think. They aren't visible all that much. Still, it's too much contrast. I might want to make the ground a little bit darker, actually. maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. Maybe. A little bit. Little bit. It also adds a bit more texture in it. Something may... Like some of it should be a bit lighter, like the ones that closer to the sun. Problem is, right now I'm kind of erasing the shadows from the trees because they are on the same layer as the ground itself. They stand out too much. Ugh. Did I do them in the same layer? Yes, I did. Ah, shit. No, I didn't. They're here. Okay, what should I do? Let's grab all these people and... Like, okay, these are fine. Okay, something like that. Maybe I'll just erase a bit of it. Just a little bit. Just to mute them a bit. So they're there, but... yeah, I think it's better. They're not as in your face. They're kind of there. Yeah, I kind of like it. Okay, I need a bit more light on the foreground, because now the desk looks a bit too muted compared to everything else near it. But also I don't want it to look too close to the color of the glass and whatever behind it. It's kinda just a bit like this. Yeah, I like it. How do I? Is it too much? Okay, I also need to add on the glass a bit of indication of the paneling. So there are four triangular panels that makes this this window. It's too thin, and like goes like this, kinda. Like this. I'm eyeballing it. I'm like, I don't know how they should go correctly. I'm just trying to, I mean, they should be, this should be the same angle. I don't see where the, like this. Okay. And it goes, no, it's, I'm not sure actually. It's not, again, it's not geometrically correct, but I'm kinda feeling it should go like this. Again, it's just indication of there's this separate paneling. It's not like, well, no, it shouldn't go like this. This is horizon, so it should go up. Should. Not like how it looks. I mean, yeah, it is horizon, it should go up. But let's go just like this. Like this, and the way I want it, like this. Something like that. Again, it's not very visible, and it's just there for flavor, I guess. Okay. I think I'm done with background. Wow. That was a journey. Oh boy. Oh, I missed the chat again. Sorry. I I tend to go too deep into the drawing and miss everything. So if you're still here, hi. Background music is kinda evil, yes. I don't know. I mean, it kind of matches the story. Right now we are in the very calm scene, but it will be a lot of action, so I kind of prefer to listen to this kind of bit of aggressive stuff when I draw this comic. It kind of matches the overall atmosphere. Yeah. Okay, backgrounds are done. Now I will quickly draw the shading on characters. That's like the fastest thing. So the light is from there. So this part of her face is in the shadow. In shadow, I did say that. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll do like solid shadows first, then the soft ones. And as you can see, shadows are also textured because, of course, everything's textured here. I just go for this look. And like shading characters in this style is, I mean, it's not like super fast because I go for soft shadows. It kind of takes a bit longer than cell shading, which, yeah, I wanted this more sketchy style with limited palette to just draw faster, and I ended up with soft shadows that takes much more time than cell shading. On the other hand, I don't do this much rendering overall on characters, so I mean compared to my previous comic, so I don't know. It kind of faster, but it also kind of isn't. I don't know. Depends. And also, like, just the fact that I'm drawing for so long, I don't really need that much redoing stuff, like Control Z and whatever. So I just can shade it in one go without redoing stuff, which is great. No, but that kinda comes with experience. Because I used to just use so many Control Z that it was like, I don't know how the buttons on my keyboard survive this, but now, I mean, of course, now I'm drawing on iPad. I'm not doing it on keyboard. It's just gestures, but yeah, I don't need it that much, which is great. But as you can see, sometimes I do. Usually it's if I chose like wrong opacity for my brush or something, then I need to undo stuff. But if I know what I'm doing, then... And usually if I'm like, I don't like something that I do, I won't go on like undoing stuff. I'll just erase it and shape it a little better, which with soft shadows is a bit easier. So it's a bit in the shadow too. I don't know why I went with frontal light here, actually. It shouldn't be frontal, but no, it's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Yeah. And he's like mostly in shadow. We only see his back and like not much of it anyway, and all of his accessories are black, and I'll do some lighting on top of that, but like I don't need to shade him all that much. Now we do gradient shadows again. Since they are wearing black, I don't need to do a lot of shading on their clothes, which is great. Oops, that's too much, that's too much. Yeah, like this. And like this. And that's pretty much it, I guess. I mean, I need to shade him a little bit, just a little bit, but I'm not sure if it will be visible that much. That's it. And a bit of tone. Again, as I said in previous stream, that I am trying to introduce a bit of color into the shadows, because I don't like gray shadows. I don't remember why I went with them originally. I mean, I know why I wanted like limited palette, but it didn't work out very good in this particular scene. Last one was great, because there was like, what, 2 main colors, and gray wasn't really clashing with anything. There weren't any skin tones, so gray wasn't like turning characters into zombies just by the fact that it's gray on top of skin color. But in this particular scene I went with sepia look, and didn't really succeed with it, I think. I mean, it's fine, but like I can do better than that. But it's a bit too late, I guess, to change. I can just try to improve the look somewhat by introducing a bit of, well, colored shadow. No. I should use this word. Just a little bit here, too much. Just a little bit here. And she's less like a corpse. Still a bit, but... Oops, too much. Too much. Yeah, I need to return to the pencil. Like, I really like adding these highlights, and I'm not trying to be too precise with it, so the fact that I'm going like over the lines and all that, it's just fine. It adds to the sketchy look, and also it kind of imitates the glow, I think. Again, it's like it just adds some variety and texture to the picture, which is always great. I think it's, I mean, everything I say, it's like my own opinion based on my own experience. And that's it. If you prefer to do it some other way, that's cool. That the more different styles we have, the more like just interesting it is to read, and like more unique styles there is. That's cool. That's great. So now I need to add some white glow on her crystals, because she has a lot of them, and she is still look like a corpse. Let's add some life into her face. Yeah, it's a bit more saturated now, which it should be. It's like a living person. Should be more like warm colors. I think don't really see this. Like, this should be more intense. Like the sun is right there. It should be more glowing, I think. Yeah. And her face too. It's too much. Nah, it's fine. I sometimes think that something is too much, but then I look at it and I like it, and that means it's not too much and just right amount. Okay, she's fine. Him. What do I want to do with his stuff? Like, of course, he's like looks at the sun, so some of it should be lit up, like maybe his hair lit up a little bit, like, I don't know. But I am not sure which color I want to use for his like gun and belt and all the accessories, because they will look weird if I go with the red. On the other hand, it's like that's main light source is red-ish. So whatever, I think, yeah, whatever is like directly in the light should be lit up by this color, but whatever is behind him probably should be more muted, probably. I will think about it. I mean, it's easier to go with the same color and just it will look fine. It won't be realistic, but it will look fine. And oops. Okay. Now I'm undoing a little bit more. Maybe add a little bit of glow to his laced elements. I think it looks fine. I just recently did the same. Did I do it in this? No, it was another batch of pages. Let me look. Don't remember what color I used. I try to keep it all consistent, so I refer to my previous pages regularly, but oh, okay, that's a spoiler actually. It's still on my iPad and I need to open it on my iPad and you'll see it instantly, so yep. I just need to reference previous page real quick. And it opens way too slow, but it is fine. I'll just... Yeah, I used a mix of red and white. Yep. And I also changed a little bit of base color from this black-ish dark brown to gray, which I'm going to do right now, but it won't be like flat color. I'm gonna use textured pencil. Not here though, but the belts are black, but this thingies, they're gray. The gun is gray-ish. So it's like gray metal. Well, that's it. We won't see his these things on his belt. He has extra barrels for his revolver on his belt, and they are like metal. Again, it's very sketchy, just a few lines, because you won't see them in detail. When you will, that will be more obvious and more detailed, obviously. But for right now, they're like this, just sketchy stuff. And I ran out of music again. Let me go again. It's like the third time I'm going the same mix. Yeah, it's a long one. I'm just very slow today. I was going to draw for a couple hours and I'm like going longer than that, but it's fine. It's worth it. This, like, when you have a complex page with like the very detailed background, it takes a while, but I think it's worth it. It looks fine, I think. Like, it's not like super amazing something, but it's I think it's fine. Like, it shows what it should show, and gets the vibe correctly. So, and yeah, I'm going with the same red. I'm not even doing the white. Maybe I should just on his gun, maybe, and his this bullets. How it's called? Like, it's I should Google it at some point. How this stuff is called in English. Basically, it's like a cartridge, I guess, for a revolver. So you have like all bullets and the access for them, or whatever it's called. So you just when you're done, when you're out of bullets, you just throw the old cassette, cartridge, whatever, away, put the new one, and you don't need to load every bullet separately, because it takes time, and if you're fighting, you don't really have that time, you know. Not that I know. But yeah, that's kinda a thing about Action Comics. Characters do stuff that the creator of that comics probably never did. Especially if like there's some powers involved. Like, these characters have some magic. It's not magic, but, well, technically it's magic, but they don't call it magic. So it's not magic. You know. So, how do I feel about this page? Is it done? It looks... Now the background is too muted, I don't know. Like, why did I spend so much time when you can barely see it? I hate backgrounds. Why did I spend like 2 hours of my life drawing it when it's barely visible? I don't know. It looks fine. I think it matches the mood. It will. It doesn't draw attention from the characters. It doesn't like. And if you want to look at it, yeah, you can see like 2 dogs barking at each other probably, but it's like 2 pixels next to each other, so I don't know if you can decipher it's a dog. But I mean, you can probably imagine something. Maybe you can think that it's like 2 kids crawling on all fours for some reason. Or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it's like it's there. It doesn't... yeah. Actually, like this part is a bit too... different color than everything else, but I probably want to leave it. It's like it contrasts nicely with Hunter's hair, so it's not like clashing with it. It's not It's not masking it in any way, so it's just there. It's just a little bit more visible than the rest of this stuff. But it kinda implies there is something there if you want to look at it, but the middle of it doesn't draw attention from whatever is written there, which I hid because spoilers, obviously. I think it's nice. I don't know. I will look at it like with fresh eyes a little bit later, but for now I think I'm more or less done. So this batch of pages is done and I'm already working on the next one, and as I said in the beginning, like I saved this this panel in particular to show just how much work goes into these backgrounds for some reason. Maybe it will motivate me to kind of find a bit more efficient way to do this, because right now it's like it's super slow, and it means that my like comic episodes will be short, because like with how much time I spend on this, it's like you can't do many pages like that and don't like die because you need to like, I don't know, leave, sleep and stuff. And yeah, this is very time consuming. It's like one panel and it was already sketched and drawn and like with base colors, so it was already a lot of hours synced into it, and so yeah, this stuff takes time. A lot of time, but I think it's worth it. It's like you can have some simple coloring, simple style, very simplified comics, and it allows faster production and like faster pacing of the like your plot and stuff. But I kind of compensate for this more slow pace because of like slow drawing with I just pack plot very densely. So as you can see, like I don't do like 10 panels. This could have been 10 panels if it was like webtoon, how it's usually done. Like there's like one sentence here, and many people do like you have the balloon, then you have like panel with the character, then you have the same panel but zoomed in with like just no words at all, then you have the next character saying one like word and with ellipses, then again just their face shot, probably copy pasted from somewhere, then like half of sentence, then again like a pause, then again the other half sentence. Like here you have like 5 sentences in one panel, that's it. So I think it's kind of worth it. But again, that's my my thing, that's how I do it, and there's nothing wrong with doing it with just wasting panels on pauses and ellipses and stuff. If you like that, it's like it's your comic, do whatever. But for me it's waste of time, and I don't read this stuff because it's like my thumb is not as powerful to scroll this many pages, many panels, many screens to get to the point. I try to get to the point right away. That, again, it's like it's whoever prefers which style. Yeah, I guess I'm done. So that's it. That's how I draw complex backgrounds. I mean, it depends. I can draw them completely differently, and I will have some other complex stuff in like next chapter. It will be very differently because there's like a lot of interior scenes. I might actually implement some 3D just to get the environment correctly and don't like die trying to guess it, but we'll see. Maybe I won't. Again, I will be drawing it anyway, I'll just use 3D for reference. just to know what is seen from which angle and where everything is located. But yeah, that's this particular background and how it's drawn and how you can barely see it. Let me, if I hide the glass, and it's a bit more visible, but it looks like they are standing on a balcony right now. But if I add glass, then you know right away that they are inside and that stuff is somewhere far from them. So, well, maybe I'll do it a bit more muted, something like that. Maybe. It doesn't improve anything. No, I think it's better because it's mostly down, and I need. What did I just do? It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm done. Thank you for watching. Next time, again, I'm trying to stream every Tuesday at the same time. So it's like 6 p.m. UTC and whatever is your local time. Next week probably will be digital again. I don't know yet. Might be coloring. If I have some interesting panels of my comic by then in this like similar stage ready for coloring and like background work, then I'll do that. If not, or if I have some cool idea for some traditional drawing, then I'll do that. Like I have some watercolors stuff started but not finished, and I might want to finish it. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. And maybe some illustration. I'm not sure. So just, I guess it will be a surprise. Yeah. So thank you for watching and bye.